Okay, so after you've cut the plate out using this needle tool, you're going to have a circle of clay that's flat and even thickness. Okay, so we've done that. Oops. Okay, if you are going to roll a coil with the extra piece of clay, you know that you need to wedge it a lot. Look at all the air pockets that are getting trapped in there. Or if you have a second piece of wedged clay that you've already pulled off your piece, that's great. You would of course have a released piece of paper, piece of fabric. You'd have like a nylon thing there that I gave you. Okay, then on that, you want to have a lip around the edge. Okay, so you're going to take your ball of clay and roll that into a coil. So now we're going to press this, instead of a circle, you want to make it more into a cylinder. If you just press flat into it, you're going to have a flat cylinder. In other words, it's going to be just a flat piece of clay. So if you kind of give it even pressure, when it's big, you can use your just the palm of your hand. If you use your fingers, you're going to get little ridges in it. Okay, move it over a little bit. Okay, once you get kind of a cylinder shape, you can make it to about, 3 inches or so. That's probably a manageable size.
Right.
Okay, you're going to continue to roll the clay as you go. You don't want to go too quickly, because if you start going quickly and you don't have control of it and it doesn't roll easily, you're going to have a flat piece and it's not going to be nice and rounded. You want to have a perfectly rounded piece. Here's what happens if you flatten it. Okay, so let's say I press it too hard and you get what I call the flat tire syndrome, right? It's like thunk, 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 instead of a nice even roll. So you got something like that. Then the urge is to kind of press it down the other way, and then you get something like that. You get like a little fold over, and guess what's inside there?
Air.
Yeah, a tiny little pocket of air.
No.
So you don't want that. We're going to put that aside because that's not really useful because it's got a flat edge. Okay, so as soon as you start feeling it flatten out, adjust that, give it a little more pressure where it comes up higher, and keep rolling it. Now, once it gets big enough that it's wider than both hands, you're going to be starting each kind of rolling session by putting your hands right toward the middle and working your way out. You're almost stretching it a little bit. Notice again, just like when I rolled out the slab, I'm kind of making the ends a little bit thicker because they have a natural tendency to thin out. Also, my canvas is nice and flat underneath because I don't want those wrinkle marks to get in. Okay, stop.